forgot the rabbi's order.
I know, Redmondel. I had an accident with my horse.
Rabbi Tevye, you forgot my order for the Sabbath.
This is bigger news than the plague in Odessa.
Speaking of news, terrible news in the outside world. Terrible. What is it?
What does it say?
In a town called Rozhanka, all the Jews are being evicted, forced to leave their homes.
For what reason?
It doesn't say. Maybe the Tsar wanted their land. Maybe a plague.
Oh, may the Tsar have his own personal plague.
Amen.
Why don't you ever bring us any good news?
I only read it. It was an edict from the authorities.
May the authorities start itching in places that cannot be reached.
Amen.
Why do you curse them? What good does your cursing do? You stand around and you curse and you chatter. You don't do anything. You all chatter your way into the grave.
Excuse me, you're not from this village.
No.
And where are you from?
Kiev. I was a student at the university there.
The university? Is that where you learned how to...
May all your futures give blessed ones. Lie up as once. Bring the fire to life, the fire.
How can they both be right?
You know you're also right.
He's right. He's still wet behind the ears. Good Sabbath, Tevye.
Good Sabbath, good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath, Tevye.
Good Sabbath, good Sabbath. So, you're from Kiev, Reb?
Herchik.
Herchik. You're a newcomer here. As Abraham said, I am a stranger in a strange land.
That was Moses.
Forgive me. As King David put in, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
That was also Moses.
You know, for a man with a slow tongue, he talked a lot.
And my cheese.
Here. Have a piece.
I have no money, and I'm not a beggar.
Ooh, here. It's a blessing for me to give.
Very well. For your sake.
Thank you. You know, it's no crime to be poor.
In this world, it's the rich who are the criminals. Someday their wealth will be ours.
That would be nice. If they would agree, I would agree.
And who will bring such miracles to pass?
People. Ordinary people.
Like you?
Like me.
Nonsense.
And until this golden day comes, with Birchik, how will you live?
By giving lessons to children. Do you have any children?
I have 5 daughters.
5.
Daughters.
Girls should learn too. Girls are people.
Radical.
I would be willing to open their minds up to great thoughts.
What kind of thoughts?
Well, the Bible has many lessons for our times.
I am a very poor man. Good for lessons. Good. Stay the Sabbath with us. We don't eat like kings, but we don't starve either. As the good book says, if a poor man eats chicken, one of them is sick.
Where in the book does it say that?
Well, it doesn't exactly say that, but there is some place with something about the chicken. Good Sabbath, Redmond.
Good Sabbath.
Well, if you would only listen for a second, I was always going to listen to you! A man breaks an agreement! So start this
What
with me,
now,
Laser?
Laser? In the middle of a wedding.
I have a right to talk! Good right, Laser! This is not your wedding! Hey, shoot him back!
Laser, don't shame Reb Tevye at his daughter's wedding.
But he shamed me in front of the entire village! I shamed you nowhere! You're not making any sense, Laser! You shamed me! It was not final! We made no agreement! No trade on it! It was not final!
The rabbi! The rabbi! Rabbi, say something.
I say.
Well, Rabbi?
We sit down.
There! We have all heard the wise words of the rabbi.
Why not? Yes. They love each other.
Love. What happened to the matchmaker?
I say.
I know, let's sit down.
Musician!
That's it!
he's not a wild man. His ideas are a little different, but he's not...
It's a sin.
It's no sin. Ask the rabbi. Ask him.
Dancing?
Well, Rabbi?
Well, it's not exactly forbidden.
There, it's not forbidden.
And it's no sin. Now who will dance with me?
Oh, it's only a dance, Mama.
Hey.
Oh,
I can see she's dancing. And I'm going to dance with my wife.
When Tevye danced with Golda, well, I just heard that Tevye's been arrested and Golda's gone to Kiev.
No.
God forbid, she did!
Terrible news. Terrible. Remember Bertic, who started all the trouble? Well, I just heard from someone who should know that Golda's been arrested and Hava's gone to Kiev. Motto studies dancing and Tevye's acting strange. Sprinter's got the measles, Bianca's got the mumps.
And that's what comes from men and women dancing.
Years ago.
Bench.
So what's a stove?
Or a house.
People pass through on Tevka and don't even know they've been here.
A stick of wood.
a piece of cloth.
What do we need? Nothing much, only on the Tevka. On the Tevka.